What is going on, people? It's that time, man. To all our Tap Out fans and viewers, it's been a while. We've been gone. Been a hiatus. But we back. We back. We're gonna have a good show for you tonight, talking about UFC 297. And we'll probably get some news stories or topics from the world of MMA right now. And maybe I might even throw in some previous events that we were gone when it happened. Maybe talk about some of those. But I say we, because it ain't just me. Let me get my fellas in here, my homies, my partners. First we got Jake from Hate Farm. What's good, bro?
Here we go. Oh,
Here we go.
Yeah, man. First tap out of the year. I was excited for it. I missed yesterday's show because I set the alarm to AM instead of PM like a dumb shit.
Man, it's starting the show with excuses.
Hey, I gotta start it with hey, for honesty, that was for a laugh for the audience because they deserve to know why I'm not here. And the honest reason is it's because Jake's an idiot.
That's just always what we default to anyway, though.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, my takes are hot. My opinions are savage, and I've never lost an argument or a fight, so I'll take it.
You and Troops are getting married.
But in that case, as Will says, it's just not us. We have a third wheel, even though he's not our third wheel.
He carries this show. He's literally the linchpin.
We got the one, the only, the Wu-Tang.
What up, virgins?
What up, virgin?
Yeah, man. Virgins. I'll say, even though I'm the Wu-Tang, I also get the Poo-Tang.
Pootie-Tang.
Wu-Tang.
What's good with you fellas, man? How y'all been during our hiatus?
Getting fat over the holidays. Getting lazy, so I'm trying to get back to the grind again. You know how it is.
Yeah,
it'd be like that, man.
Yeah, Jake flicking out on me.
Hey,
I heard Jake left you staking at a table by yourself, man. That's crazy.
I really don't want to blame. I don't want to blame anybody for that because that was 100% my fault. But I had work that day, and I went up to my mom, and I'm like, look, I'm gonna lay down because I want to be energized for this. I'm gonna go lay down, wake my ass up. I got to be down there at so and so o'clock. Wake me up. She said she came into my room, woke me up. I put my thumb up. She left. Next thing I know, I'm waking up and the main card's about to start. I freak out. Yo, Mike, are you still there? Mike, what are we doing? Mike, are we cool? Mike, are we good? And I tried to call him, no answer. I'm like, yo, this motherfucker hates me now. Shit. And I'm like, I'm freaking out. And then he finally messaged me back. He's like, oh, man, no, I got us a table at the front, but I already left. I didn't see the point in staying. So, well, we'll do it next time. I'm like, well, I owe you dinner next time, brother. My bad.
Yeah, you owe me a drink and a 4-course meal.
Drinks. Yeah, seriously, a steak. This man owed you a steak.
Man, a dessert too.
Steak dinner.
Man, you know what sucks is that freaking Hooters has got the best chocolate mousse pie too, or chocolate mousse cake.
That's the draw there.
I was looking forward to going there.
It wasn't even. I ain't no basic ass bitch, bro. You owe me some creme brulee and shit, bro.
It's not even going to Hooters isn't even about the titties no more. It's about the chocolate mousse cake.
It's about the wings. They need to get better wings.
I was about to say I'd much rather go to Frickers instead of them.
Frickers. I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to fricker.
Hey.
I missed that movie. All right, so we've already covered how Jake's terrible to chill with.
No, I'm not. That was the first time I ever fucked up with Mike. You can ask Mike. That's honesty. Me and him have always had good plans, full plans, and we've set them up, and they've been foolproof.
Except when I moved
back,
he only killed one person.
Pretty much. Hey, there's a funny story behind that. If I got time after the show, I got a funny ass story for you guys back when I was 18. But anyway, that's not funny. That's not for the public eye.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
No, it was the story's a complete accident. But anyway, we're gonna get right into the news.
We didn't mean to kill her.
Well, no one got killed. Someone just got their head hit by a windshield. But
she loved E and she hated water. All right, so Yeah. All right. So let's get to it. Y'all got some news stories for us? Break them out.
Yeah. Mike's got the first story. You're at the
Oh
podium.
yeah, because you guys know I couldn't let this go. I'm always bringing it up every podcast. The whole
Super
PFL
petty.
balance.
We know.
Yeah, but here's the thing, dude. Here's the thing. It's good for the sport, man. Like as like all the great cards has been that the UFC been putting on, they for some reason they're a bit stagnant still. So I think they need the competition. You know what I mean? I think it's good for everybody. It's good.
I
It's good
agree.
for everyone.
Competition's
So,
always good.
Yeah.
And this 100% goes for professional wrestling too. WWE picked back up when AEW came around, and they were stale for 10 plus years.
Yeah,
You need
no reason to be
competition in
better.
this world.
Yeah, because
Exactly.
if you don't, then you have no reason to excel. Like, all right, I've reached the pinnacle. I'm the best. I'm up here by myself. Like, why try?
Yeah.
Until you get somebody to push and
because
try
we're
to take
always
that spot.
because one of the other like issues that's being discussed about too is like fighters' pay. I was like, well, competition increases wages. You know, that's how I see in business. So I'm just saying, it's good for everybody.
Yeah, we've
And
been
the
saying
thing
that
is-
for years about the UFC. Like, they don't have to pay anybody because they hold all the cards. All the leverage is on their end.
Mm-hmm.
And now with PFL, because PFL, I think, is the one that started it all about making sure these fighters were getting paid a little bit more. And now with them merging with Bellator and getting their key guys and names, which might be all of like maybe a handful of guys, but they're still namesake that are popular in the world that people know. PFL actually pays their fighters handsomely if they win. UFC doesn't do that. You get this blank amount of money for this amount of thing. Depending on where you're at in the card, you might get like a 20K bump. That's about all you got. PFL pays their fighters, and fighters are going to see that, put that stuff on notice, and want to go move over to PFL, and PFL could become the new big brand unless Dana gets his shit together. And Dana's just a little too arrogant to fall for the trap, and he's going to end up losing a lot of good fighters over this.
Yeah. Well, you know, I'm really hopeful for these guys. I like the leadership over there because, like, remember, it used to be World Series of Fighting, and then when they bought those guys out and turned it around, like, look at the brand they got now. You know what I mean? I like their production value. I like their whole setup. So I'm really optimistic. I just hope that they don't make any dumb business decisions like any other like past like MMA organization has. But I think they're in good hands. Maybe I'm a little naive, but whatever. Oh, so who we got? Who we got
going on?
But I'm telling you, I'm liking the card that they went and set up too, and this is coming up soon, February 24th. That's going to be a fun card for sure, and that's going to get a lot of eyes. I just wonder, are they going to be throwing this on ESPN, or does PFL have a deal with someone else?
I'm not sure, but this event is taking place in Saudi Arabia.
Ooh.
Yeah, I looked it up. Yeah, Saudi Arabia. And the fight so they got Ryan Bader versus like Renan Ferreira. One of the other fights too, I'm looking forward to. This is a good matchup. Thiago Santos versus Yoel Romero. Ooh. I think that's a good ass fucking fight, bro.
Yeah, I just love watching Yoel Romero because that dude from the day one of him being in, he's just not built like a normal human being.
Yeah. And Clarissa Shields make her return, her MMA return on this card too.
Okay.
So
what do we think about her? She gonna get a win?
I think what it was, she needed more training. You know, I know she had two performance. They were a bit lackluster. Yeah. But to be fair, she's new to the game. And respect to her, she's like one of the only few like boxers in their prime that actually stepped into MMA. You know.
Yeah, it's wild for her. Especially she talks a lot of shit too, so she got a target on her for sure.
You know what else I just realized about this merger, Mike, is that I know that we've talked in the past about really wanting Amanda Nunes versus Kayla Harrison. This merger won't get us that fight, but this merger will get us Harrison versus Cyborg.
Yeah, Cyborg. It's been a while for Cyborg though. She's headed out.
Yeah, but you know, despite everything that's going on, I still consider, in terms of women's MMA, I still consider Chris Cyborg the second greatest woman fighter.
Really?
She's only right behind Amanda Nunes, and like, not to diss like women's MMA, but like it's not like, you know, their roster is any more or less better than the UFC's roster in terms of that division. So I mean, I still give it to like UFC. the scale tips in their favor a little bit just because of the brand and the marketing. But
Right.
But like,
Yeah,
if you think about like the quality of opponents that she's beaten, think about it, she only lost to Amanda Nunes.
Right. She only lost to basically the GOAT.
The GOAT, yeah. So, and it's not like Amanda Nunes has beaten some top tier people, but since then, you know what I mean?
Right. And when Amanda Nunes went away, the women's featherweight division dissolved, and she left the bantamweight division pretty much in shambles because she beat everybody.
And here's my other argument too: between the two of them, Amanda Nunes has a loss since their fight.
That's true.
Think about it. Yeah, you can say it's a fluke or whatever to Pena, but she did lose. Cyborg hasn't lost since the Nunes fight.
No, yeah, and look, true. And hey. No, it's what Will says. Will says this, and I hate when he says it, but you know it's fucking true. A loss is a loss. It doesn't matter what way you shake it, move it, twist it. It's a loss.
So that's why I still put Cyborg up there. Like, you know what I mean? Okay. Obviously, still Nunes, GOAT of the women's like MMA.
No Valentina, no Wei Ling.
They're up there. They're out there, but I just only because of her record, man. How long she's been dominant in the sport. Think about it, man. She's been dominant since the Strikeforce days, bro. And she's been taking out people like Gina Carano. You know what I mean? So
since before they had that division, right? Like she was fucking shit up before they had that division in the UFC.
Right.
Yeah, that's wild. Yeah, that's
that's why I only place her in high regard. You know what I mean?
That's fair.
For me, 100%. Valentina's got to be 3, followed by Wei Lee, and I'm having a hard time putting Ronda in my top 5 if I'm being completely honest.
Nah, Holly got to go above her.
Yeah, 100%.
Not just because she beat her, but she put her in the shadow realm with one kick, and she's been fucking.
She dominated that whole fight. There was no part of that fight where it even looked like Rousey was winning, not once. But I'm with that 100%.
Yeah, Rousey's more of like a pioneer type figure.
Yes, 100%.
They may not reach the heights they reached with the female division without her.
Right.
Tell you what, I do like that AJ McKee's on this card too. That's good Bellator representation being shown at the card.
Mm-hmm.
Having him, Pitbull there, Nemkov, Bader, Eblin too. I mean that's really good like showings up here for that on Bellator's side at least.
Right.
Man, this is next month too.
Actually, so what's the number for this? I'm gonna pull it up so we can all take a look at it. Actually,
the Bellator. It's just called. It's just PFL versus Bellator champ.
Yeah,
nice.
And if anyone needed to know or did not know already, this will be on ESPN Plus, and it will also be on DAZN.
Oh, that's right. Ooh. PFL does have an ESPN deal. I forgot.
Yes, and then I'm assuming I thought Bellator was Showtime, but apparently they got moved to DAZN, which isn't bad because DAZN's not that bad of a streaming area either for it.
Yeah,
DAZN does a lot, so you're getting good at it. I just want to know what the price is going to be for this event.
It can't be too high because remember they still got to compete with UFC, so you can't stretch it too far. You know what I mean?
I think it's got to be anywhere from. There's no way it's going to be $100. I just don't see it. It's going to be anywhere from, I'd say, $59.99 to $79.99 for the price.
Right. Now it got to be like a standard price, only because like they want like new eyes on their brand. So
it'd be crazy if they just said, "Fuck it, it's free."
But think about it, this is an entire like championship card.
So all of these are championship fights. This is gonna be nuts, yeah.
Yeah.
So here are your fights right here, right? Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So they're going with Ferreira and Bader as the main event.
Yeah, the headliner.
Okay. Huh.
They do not have a price release for that event yet. Did you guys again? Here we go. I'm
holy shit.
I'm gonna get so much shit for this. Will, do not go on a tangent, but I'm gonna go ahead and say it anyway. Did you guys see the height difference of these two?
Who?
Ferreira is 6'8" and Ryan Bader is 6'2".
Yeah, that's a difference. In fighting, it means more for sure.
If you saw these two in their OG face-off, it's like Ryan Bader's looking up at a skyscraper, trying to even look at this man in the eye.
Yeah, it's funny. Anyone excited to see Pitbull, Patricio back in the Octagon doing his thing?
I feel like he's a top tier welterweight. Like he's one of the only few, in my opinion, that's like an elite fighter that Bellator has produced. Like him and Venom Page. And of course, UFC took Venom Page.
Is he featherweight or lightweight?
He is lightweight.
Lightweight. Okay.
Yeah. Oh no, he's featherweight. Currently featherweight. Yeah, but he has fought lightweight in the past.
Gotcha. Yeah, he was going for triple title status against Sergio Pettis, but lost.
Mm-hmm.
That would have been crazy because he went all the way down to 135 for that.
Right.
Which I believe in any sport would have been the first 3-division champ, and he would have held all 3 belts simultaneously.
Yeah. So no, he put some awesome fights. Like his fight with Chandler, those were some good fights.
Right.
Yeah.
I feel like they missed Chandler, but this is gonna help them.
Yeah.
For sure. Chandler was really their biggest name there for a while.
Bellator's slipping, man.
Jesus Pinedo, is it Jesus Pinedo, the GOAT? What up, Toot? What up, Lewis? Appreciate y'all.
What's up, everybody?
Oh, look at us getting a few viewers.
Jason Jackson's on it. That's the welterweight champ of Bellator. I think. I might be wrong. Hold on. This guy might be.
I just want to see.
Read it wrong. No.
Santos Romero. I just love seeing.
Yeah, that's a good ass fight, man.
Yeah, I just want to see Romero fight again. I love watching him get.
I'm not even going to try to say that, but it's Magomed Kirimov is the welterweight champ for.
Oh yeah, I was saying. Yeah, I was saying that earlier. They have one of those Murgomedov, but it's like not. It's.
He's got like
dangerous.
He's got. Yes,
Magomedov.
So
listen, if they got 20 syllables in their name, you know they're dangerous.
Took's asking us thank you. What question? What did he say? Oh, who has Amanda's belt?
Nobody. They're going to be getting crowned this weekend.
Okay.
And this for the women's 135, right?
Yes.
Okay. And they
what the hell are you spilling over there?
I ain't spilling nothing. I'm pouring it very clean.
So they're dissolving the 145 division, the women's 145?
Lemonade.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's always lemonade. Let's keep telling you that.
Pink
There's never not lemonade in this cup. It's always some form of lemonade. I promise.
Pink or yellow? It's got to be yellow.
Yellow? What?
I said, is it pink or yellow?
Oh. No, I don't. Pink. That's all that fake shit. I do real lemonade, bro. It's yellow.
Not an Arnold Palmer?
You got any pink lemons out there? No.
No, that's grapefruit.
What? What I was aiming at seems like they gotta find a lady. Oh yeah, no. That division definitely needs a star in it. Valentina Shevchenko. Is she getting out of there now? Is she moving up or down? Is there a down? I don't think there's a down for her. I think she's gonna go up.
She's either got to move up or go down to. Well, she's already in strawweight, ain't she?
Right. So who's fighting for that this weekend? Is that
Raquel?
Huh?
I think was it Raquel Pennington and
okay. So that's into our that's into our 97 coverage. Yeah. All right. So do we have anything else on this PFL? This is good. Look, I hope they put on a great event just so they gather plenty of people to watch, because like we said earlier, I do believe the competition for UFC would make things a lot better. Also, BMF title is worse than the 24/7 championship. No, he's not wrong. He's not wrong. However, it did create a great battle for this upcoming event. Is it not this? No, it's not 97. It's 98, right?
300.
Oh, it's 300 for the BMF. Okay, yeah. So 300. That's gonna be fun.
As of right now, if they don't get another men's fight, the BMF title match is the main event currently.
That's rough. But
damn.
So Wei Li and Zhao Nan were the main event for that fight until they announced the BMF title match.
Wait. Is they still on the card?
Yeah.
Ooh. Oh.
Zhao Nan and Wei Li are on 300.
That's so disrespectful. So you're gonna put the fake title fight as a headliner and not the actual like chick title fight?
Hey, look, it's about money. Ain't nobody tuning in to see
Damn.
fight. No, I'm kidding.
Mike, don't shoot the messenger. I'm just giving you what I'm told.
Oh no, I get it. But I was like, damn, bro. Before that was like a novelty belt, man. Now we're defending it, like.
Yeah, that's classic Dana not reading the room.
No, and so far, 300's looking all right, but we're not here to talk about 300. We're here to talk about 297.
We can and we will now do a little, if we have time, do a little preview of some of the matches coming up, because they might change, so we can take a look at what they are now, and then when the time comes to do those shows, we will do them. But
I want everyone to know right now, and it's very tough to hear coming from me, is that I don't think Cody Garbrandt stands a chance against Devson Figueiredo.
Way to go on a limb.
I'm sorry, he's going to get his ass kicked.
Yeah,
I love
probably.
Cody, and I am the guy that, believe in Cody always. I don't care if he's got a glass chin. He ain't beating him. There ain't no chance in hell.
Nah, Figueiredo's a little different.
And Figueiredo's going to be playing at probably what is truly his natural weight size in fighting. Because he struggled to make weight at 125.
I believe he won his last fight out too. So he's.
What's Figueiredo's last fight? Let's see. Yes, he beat Rob Font by decision in bantamweight.
I remember it being underwhelming, but he still won. So.
Yeah, but the fight that I'm looking forward to the most, I don't even give a fuck if you give me shit about this, Will, because there's a story behind it. It's Prohaska versus Rakic.
Always a story behind it.
You just like to give me shit about certain things, but Alexander Rakic and Prohaska is going to be somehow, hopefully, still on the main card. And if it's not, I'll gladly watch that fight for free. But I think that's a great matchup. I believe it's I never said he was boring. I just said the fight did not interest me. No, it was not. I didn't call him boring. I called his opponent boring.
No, you called him boring.
Anyway.
You called the whole division. You called the whole division boring. You said the heavyweight division was better.
Yeah.
I did, and I stick by that because light heavyweight division's in shambles again. Anyway,
if that's true, then they wouldn't be calling Brock Lesnar off the couch to come in and save them again.
46-year-old Brock.
I know. Get out of here. Get out of here, bro.
The heavyweight division is so much better. But anyway,
hey, give me a top five. Give me who's fighting Tom Aspinall next? Give me the next lineup.
I bet you they fought him already.
Everyone's lined up.
Who's lined up? Who's that? Give me a top three. Who's top three? Mine is John Jones, because everybody knows he's out the door.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, the whole Stipe fight is stupid too. You ask me, so fucking serious. How do you get a fucking title fight off a loss, bro? Get out of here. Get out of here.
It happens all the time.
Get out of here, man. Let's be real. The fight everybody wanted to see was the Francis Ngannou fight, and they lost him. That was a big. That's why 299. That card is so much better than 300 because they're trying to overshadow the fucking Anthony Joshua boxing match, bro. Dana White is butthurt because he lost his fucking cash cow, bro. That's all the heavyweight division had. That's the only
he's doing well. And he's doing well without him. He's doing fine.
I know. And here's the thing. You say that the light heavyweight is worse than the heavyweight division, right?
Shit.
But in his tenure at that division, John Jones has some questionable wins in that fucking look, Thiago Santos, fucking what was it, Dominic Reyes. Those are some close ass fucking fights, bro. And that guy came out and just smoked the fucking heavyweight division in fucking a minute and a half. So what are you talking about, bro? He went against the guy that was a deer in the headlights for a fucking wrestler. And he's the number 2 dude in that division. And he smoked everybody in that fucking top 5. What are you talking about, bro? Name the top 5 in that division, and fucking Cyril Gane beat them, bro. He beat them. Tuivasa. All the motherfuckers, bro.
Dang, out here.
Derek Lewis, man, he smoked all of them, bro.
And he sucks.
He sucks.
This man can't do anything but just land a giant punch. I love him though.
Bro, and your point of contention is Tom Aspinall knocking out homeboy. I was like, bro, that's an expectation. It's heavyweight division. I want to knock out. If you ain't knocking nobody out, it ain't the fucking heavyweight division.
He said Cyril Gahn trained for a week and beat most of the heavyweights.
Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here, bro.
He's smoking on that Jake pack. Yo, y'all funny.
Hold on,
I'm just saying. The
back to this
heavyweight
one.
division is no longer just a bunch of fat guys throwing haymakers. You're getting technical in the heavyweight division now.
You got like
Bro.
one technical guy.
Bro,
Maybe
Derek
two.
Lewis.
Gel
Fat.
No, hold up. You're not even thinking.
Tom Aspinall.
Rosenstruck's no longer a fat guy. Tom Aspinall is not fat. That is one of the most other fit guys in the fucking division.
Fat.
That's not helpful.
Bro, I got a little bit of flab. Does that make me fat? No.
Yes.
Fat is Derek Lewis.
Bro, you're an everyday man, bro. You ain't in that league, bro.
We got dad bods, bro. Come on.
Bro.
We dad botted. Hold on. Back to he dominated the fight. I just felt like it wasn't. I felt like he should have stopped him, and he didn't. That's why I said it was underwhelming. Yeah, he won the fight though for sure.
Bro, call Brock Lesnar up, man. Bro, call him up.
You need the help. Send help. Send help.
Give me past USADA.
But anyway,
this guy, man. Guy.
Yuri's fun to watch, and I can't wait to see his next fight. Who's it up against?
Alexander Rakic.
That guy's probably
who is coming back from ACL surgery.
Ew. Call the tribal chief. All right, so we got any more news? I know you guys
well, unless you have anything, I was going to go into my not debate, just a little bit of a small topic, just to pick your guys' brains.
Go for it. I want to hear what everyone else says too. So go.
So my own little thought process on this was to kind of see what everyone's opinion was on it, then kind of give my little bit of a why I think this. Sean Strickland and Colby Covington are easily two of the most controversial fighters in the UFC. They both have loud mouths. Mm-hmm. They both spew a lot of hateful shit depending on what side of the fence you're on. Mm-hmm. They both have strong opinions and they stand by them, and it doesn't matter if it's right or wrong, depending on what your view is over it. To me, they're obvious dickheads. But people hate Colby Covington for what he says and how he goes about it, but people praise and love and root for Sean Strickland. The only thing that comes down to me on why I think that is that Colby Covington doesn't put his money where his mouth is. Strickland wins. Covington loses.
Well, that's the
only reason I can think of it.
America loves a winner, so that's obviously the number one reason why people let him get away with certain shit that Colby doesn't. Colby's a fucking loser. It's very simple. Very simple. Colby is a loser. But the other thing is this. It's not just about being a loser. It's the fact that Colby's whole shtick, first of all, very much seems like a shtick. It doesn't seem genuine. With Strickland, it kind of just seems like he's always kind of just been a weirdo. For better or for worse, he's been different the entire time. He's just weird. And when he wasn't winning, it was like, that guy's a fucking weirdo. Then he started winning, and it's like, this guy's great. He's weird, but he's great because he's winning. So that's what changes how it goes. But Colby almost used this to make himself relevant when his fighting couldn't.
Right.
Yeah.
So, that Colby's a fucking clown is what it really is.
Yeah.
Strickland does keep it real. I agree.
Yeah.
I like this. I'll say this. He said, Colby literally wanted by the Democrats. And Strickland keeps it real as shit. Yeah. He ain't backing down from what he says. Nah. And I don't think Colby backs down either. But I also think Colby doesn't back it up in the ring. So
think about it too. On paper, he was supposed to beat Leon Edwards too. You know what I mean? Stylistically, that was supposed to be like his fight. Yeah. So if there was a time for him to capture gold, it was like in that fight. Right. But like you were saying, everything about his personality is like forced and contrived. You know, he's like playing like a character for sure. You gotta remember, this is a guy who was like on the verge of getting cut too.
So, right. And then this started, and then suddenly he wasn't anymore.
Right. And if you go back and look at his wins, they're like very unimpressive wins.
Oh,
Who did he beat?
Almost
Aged
no.
out, like Rafael dos Anjos.
Yeah.
Who else? Jorge Masvidal.
Also,
Robbie Lawler.
Also, who was pretty much washed at the time. Like,
yeah. Robbie
Wash
Lawler.
Woodley.
Yeah, Wash Woodley. So who did he beat, man?
he said he be chatty about the Fruity Pebbles, Strickland. He better chill. Yeah. He gotta be careful with some of the groups he targets for sure.
And that was the thing. That's the thing that I reposted today on Facebook is when he was popping off about the LGBTQ community, and I'm like, look, dude, I got my own point of view on it too, and this isn't the platform to say it on. I'm like, but your view on it, that's your view, and it might suck, it might not suck, but who are you to say that these people can't think or feel the way they feel? You just, I don't see how you can say that's poisonous or you're the problem because you're letting this stuff happen. Like Tuke, I believe in the comments said, he says what he says and he sticks by it and he doesn't back down. I mean, that's good, but that's like some serious shit that's going on in the world right now that you can literally get yourself canceled and completely cut out of society for and be
makes him brave.
blackballed.
That makes him brave.
In the eyes of certain people, yeah, that makes him brave. But dude, here's the thing.
You get canceled for it and you still saying it. That's brave.
But he clearly doesn't care. He doesn't care about that stuff. He literally says, I don't care about money. I don't care about the belt. He's you gotta understand, man. This is some like white trash dude that's like came from nothing, bro. It's like he's a textbook like dangerous person, like somebody who has nothing to lose.
Right.
He's a dangerous person. Like at the end of the day, it's not like people can do shit to him anyway. Like to the average person, he can fuck the average person up too.
Here's another great point. It would be bad if 90% of the UFC MMA fan base didn't agree with them.
Right.
So
blah blah blah.
Yeah.
But here's the thing, Jake. You gotta understand, bro. That's freedom of speech is freedom of speech, man. You gotta accept the duality of it all. He's allowed to say it, and you're allowed to react to it. You know what I mean? And if it bothers you that much, just turn off TV. You know.
So I had a grandmother who married two different servicemen.
Am I being heard?
The first one died. The first one died at war, and then the next one she also married as well. One thing she would always tell me, this is one of the things that I was raised on, was
can you guys hear me? Because I can't hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you. You can't hear us. We can hear you.
I can't hear you guys.
You can't hear us.
Yeah, okay. You guys can hear me, but I can't hear you. I don't know what's up with this thing. Give me 1 second.
Conveniently, you can't hear
Picking
us.
him out. He's gone.
Conveniently, he can't hear us when he's losing arguments.
Yeah, I know, right? Anywho, yeah. So I was always raised on the idea of, I do not agree with what you have to say, sir, but I will fight to the death to defend your right to say it. That's what the country is built on, man. So you gotta let him talk. He's allowed to talk. He's losing in his screen blank. He said canceled in the UFC.
But here's the thing about
was raised in a log cabin. I wish I was raised in a log cabin. I feel like I'd be more useful in nature if I was raised in a log. I mean, your boy was a Boy Scout once. Bet y'all didn't know that. I was a Boy Scout. Yeah.
So you can tie knots and stuff? Tie
knots. I did a lot of knife work. For some reason, I was really on the knife end of the whole situation.
Nice.
I wonder why. Let's not insinuate things. But yeah, you know, I do some wood stuff, but I ain't been in the woods in forever. I want to go camping. He was a Girl Scout.
So them cookies are good.
You was at the meetings, motherfucker.
Hey, it's better being the Girl Scouts and selling Avon stuff, you know.
But no bullshit. I mean, if we want to be funny, if we really want to be funny about it, the Boy Scouts where I went was at St. Column Kills, which is an all-girls school, but it wasn't an all-girls thing. It wasn't Girl Scouts. But I was at St. Column Kills, bro. You know, we grew up in the same neighborhood.
You back, Jake? You good?
Yeah, Jake's back. Jake.
Yes, I'm good. I can hear him good now, and now I got to figure out what the freaking iPad password is because it locked out on my fucking sister called me.
I said them cookies. Nah, see, I couldn't have been in Girl Scout. Them Samoas would have never made it to nobody's crib.
Oh yeah.
Them Samoas wouldn't have gotten nowhere, and I'm sure I would have found somebody to drop off them thin mints too. So I mean, you know how the hustle go.
Yeah.
Look, I just need the lemons, and I'm good.
I want some Samoas right now that I said, God damn, Samoas are good.
And man, you can buy like the knockoff ones at like the Aldi's or something.
Yeah.
About to say the Aldi's brand.
Yeah. I love Aldi's, bro.
But
I
yeah,
just don't
so
like to bring my own bag.
what were we talking about? Oh yeah. So yeah, look, I think Strickland's a maniac. I think he's allowed to say. Also, I really think we need to take less heed or worry less about what people who get punched in the head for a living say.
Right.
I really think we need to realize that those aren't the people we're going to move culture. Those aren't the people we're going to move civil rights movements. Those aren't the people we're going to for any of this type of shit. They get punched in the head for a living. I think we need to take that in consideration every time they open their mouths. Do they get a pass? No. But look, whatever their fan base is willing to let them do. I ain't mad at them.
Yeah.
Fair
I
game.
mean,
Kanye should.
Oh, my bad. Go ahead.
Kanye should have gotten the MMA. He could say whatever the fuck he wants if he did. No recourse.
And no one would think he was crazy for it.
Yeah.
Kanye would be like, my only regret in life was not seeing myself fight in the Octagon.
Oh, I know, right? Are you doing that or no? Still.
Who, me?
Yeah, would you fight?
Unfortunately, the car fell apart. They didn't get enough time.
Terrible.
They didn't get enough people involved. So I heard there was something coming up in March. So that's why I'm still just training. But yeah, I was worried about that. I think that I was worried as I announced that stuff like prematurely, and I even said that from the get-go too. But
yeah,
that's how it is.
You put it out that it was a small event and that things could happen. Things were fluid. So
I mean, it's a grassroots event, you know.
Yeah. Well, we're still rooting for you. We'll get you in there eventually.
Yeah.
Even if you have to fight me.
I fucking pay so much to see that.
Be a catch weight.
Seriously. Fucking. Oh man, StreamYard, take my money. It'd
be the ding 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 fight. What do you mean? I thought that ding 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 was the end of the fight.
No, it's not how that works.
You won.
That fight would be over because you wouldn't wake up for it.
Exactly. So, are we going to get into the fights to look out for, or are we taking a small break to pay some bills?
We could pay some bills, I guess. Let me put on my bill paying pants. Where the fuck is it? Let me see. Oh yeah, let's go to our guy. Oh, by the way, we should probably we'll do that when we come back. Stay right here. We'll come right back. You degenerates.
Coming up on The Tap Out.
Little J's Donuts and more. Located in Harahan at 1301 Hickory Avenue. Come in for donuts, savory breakfast, king cakes, and more. Check us out on Facebook at Little J's Donuts or on our website, littlejaysdonuts.org.
I almost ran the commercial for our interview. That's what happened at the beginning there. I was like, wait a minute. I can't promise this interview. It's already happened, first of all.
Yeah, no, hey, tell you what, ain't nothing like some Little J's Donuts, to tell you the truth. I've never had them, but I can tell you right now, just by looking at them, they're delicious. And
I don't have to have them.
You should follow the Facebook page, because Josh over at Little J's Donuts does late night lives of the donut making. You can catch him. He conversates with you. He's one of the coolest dudes I've met on Facebook and through this platform right on here at STWF. I've really enjoyed myself, and I'm going to try to get me an order in because he says he wants to get in that delivering business.
Absolutely. And one of our very own, Toop, did a whole did an unboxing. He got some ordered, did an unboxing. Man, they were so good. He was in there double fisting, did like 40 minutes.
I was about to say he was double fisting.
Double fisting for like 40 minutes, put on a show for the donuts. And I trust that man. That man said they're good, they're good.
Tell you what, I know Toop was enjoying himself eating that, but I know by the end, after eating all them donuts, his teeth was itching.
Tiba just that's a brother, man. He had the itis. That man had to go lay down. I promise you. After like that fourth one, he took like a little nap, probably half an L, little nap.
He felt it because hey, if many people don't know,
He said, nope, my teeth
is
was
in his
fine.
30s now.
He said I got project teeth. This man's a fool. I can't with you two. You're a fool.
Hey, and you know what? Hey, Tuke ain't old, but he's old enough. He's got a bedtime and he wakes up early in the morning every day.
That dude, yeah, he be on it, man. It'd be funny. He'd be up right up until he not, and you can't find that dude.
Yep.
Anywho, what we got next? So
he's got that sleeping schedule down too, because you can't get a hold of him at a certain time at night. But
oh yeah,
what I got for you is we got two fights to look out for. We got this fight card, by the way, for anyone that does not know, is at Scotiabank Arena in Toronto, Canada. I believe the last time that they might have been in Toronto for a pay-per-view was the pay-per-view that Mike was at to see John Jones versus Gustafsson 1.
Jesus.
Was it that far back? I could have sworn it at least had like one or two more because I think GSP headlined like a card there. In between
Maybe
that
I
time.
don't remember if it was him versus Bisping in Canada. That could be a thing, but I don't remember where that
before
fight
the
was.
invention of podcasting.
God damn it! All right, so the first fight we're looking out for is Charles Jourdain versus Sean Woodson.
Fine.
Jourdain is a Canadian. I was about to say relative, native. He is 2-2 in his last. I know, right? In his last 4 fights, he lost.
Motherfucker really thinks he's Canadian.
Right? Shut up. Shane Burgos, who is now a PFL fighter. I'm trying to do this serious, and I'm laughing.
Are you now? Why would you do that? We don't do anything serious here.
He took an L by decision to Nathaniel Wood.
Am I on the wrong card?
No, you're in the right card. You're just at the bottom. Go up.
Who am I looking for?
Up. One more up. There.
Oh, there we go.
All right. And he beat who I believe, I don't think Mike likes this guy whatsoever. I don't remember, though. He beat Kron Gracie.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no, we're not Kron Gracie fans.
And then he beat Ricardo Ramos. So he is currently on a 2-fight win streak, and he is going against Sean Woodson, who is 10-1, and he is 4-0 in his last 4 fights. Well, hold on, he's got a draw on his name, but this is his first real big name fighter because Charles Jourdain is quite known in the featherweight division because he's making some leaps and strides, trying to make his way up the card. I don't believe he's ranked. Does it say he's ranked anywhere, Will?
I don't know. I just know this dude. If you put a button up like a referee shirt on this Woodson guy, I feel like he looked like a Foot Locker employee.
Damn.
He beat the shit out of me. I'm just saying he don't look the part.
Right. Sean Woodson is actually quite tall for a featherweight. He is 6'2", going against the 5'9" Jourdain. But Jourdain is very good on the ground. He has 5 submission victories and 8 by knockout. He has good finish rate because he only has 2 decisions. Expect fireworks for this fight. It's going to be very fun for the
you're picking Woodson, right?
Prelim card.
He's got all your favorite advantages. He's taller. His reach is crazier.
No, I take the ground game against tall opponents.
Oh, God.
But anyway, that is the first fight to look out for. Second fight to look out for is the next fight, the main preliminary card fight between Brad Katona, who is from Winnipeg. Go, Jets, go! Who fights out of Connor's camp, actually. He is 5-0 in his last 5 fights. His last win was against Cody Gibson to win the Ultimate Fighter 31 championship and gain himself a contract to the UFC. And his opponent is Garrett Armfield, who is 9-3. I don't have much on his previous fights. Let's see, 3-3
showing you right here the last one at least.
Yeah, 3-1 in his last 4 fights. He has 2 UFC fights under his belt. He lost by technical submission, but then beat Kazama in round 1. with TKO punches. So these guys are both well-rounded with the feet. Katona has 9 decision wins, 3 by submission, and only 1 knockout. So this fight's got a really good chance to go the distance. I'm only saying that this is a fight to look out for, not because Brad is Canadian or anything, but because this is a tough 31 winner. And whenever tough fighters win fights, they can either take off, which is rare, but it's happened in the past, and we've seen some tough winners become champions, or they fizzle into the dark. Brad Katona, this is his second stint in the UFC. His first one went terrible. He's won tough. He's back in the UFC. He's looking to make a run and come back and have a journey that he didn't have before.
Yeah. Who you got for this one? I think I'm going to go with Katona.
I'm going to go with Katona strictly because of experience. That's it, really.
USA for me, man.
USA. Man's trying to keep that visa. No, I'm kidding.
Fucking
That's low hanging fruit. I had to do it though.
Right.
Hey, I'm an American, buddy.
I'm more American than you, motherfucker. I live in the middle America.
So what? My green card expired. I'm an American.
You'd probably do better on the test than I would.
Oh my god. So since the fights to look out for didn't take that long, because we'd sometimes take a break after that, we're just going to give you a quick little rundown of the main card, give you some records, some previous fights. To start off the main card, we have almighty Arnold Allen, who's one of my favorite Brit fighters. He's coming off a very tough decision loss against Max Holloway, but that fight was fucking awesome. But before that fight against Holloway, he was on a tear. He was 8-1 and ended up going in 19-1 against. Sorry, I don't know how to math. That's 11 straight wins. And then he went and ran into a wall at Max Holloway to prove that he's not quite ready for that jump. So now it's time to start back at base one and work his way back up, get some confidence back. He's going against Movsar Evelev, I believe is how you pronounce it.
It's about as good as we're gonna do.
He is undefeated, 17
no losses,
10 wins by decisions,
whooping ass, taking names.
4 submissions, 3 knockouts. His last 7 fights are wins by submission or by decision. So he has no problem going the full distance in his fights, meaning he's got great cardio.
Yeah, wow, really, all decisions. Look at this dude.
Definitely threw me for a loop when I saw the decisions. I was like, "Holy crap, this guy really knows how to handle
single
it."
knockout. This man can he punch?
No, apparently not. From what this reads, he's got three knockout wins. That's it.
Oh, I remember him. I remember him dominating Ige though.
Why does he?
What is he? What?
I was trying to figure out if I recognize the dude's face, but I don't. Also, I'm thinking of someone else.
Is Lopez's hair the worst hair in MMA right there? Look at that. What is that?
Yeah, it's definitely a little bit terrible. He could have at least done a mohawk.
Do anything but what you did.
Oh no, it's still better than Pinwoods.
Leave Patty alone. I've had enough. We would not be doing Patty slander on this show.
Or whoever that fighter is, it just has the patch of hair on the back of his head.
Oh yeah.
Oh wait, no, the dude Garbrandt just had the worst hairstyle ever.
It's intolerant. It's part of his culture.
Next up on the docket for the
Curtis,
Action Man Curtis, Cincinnati native, 36 years young.
He used to train at my gym.
Nice.
He's one of ours. He's a vision guy. He's an
give him a fucking call. Tell him to get that event up and going. Help me out, motherfucker.
But to be fair, it was before me though, so when he was there. So
gotta know a guy who knows a guy.
Yeah, I know a guy.
Chris Curtis is kind of on a light skid. He his previous fight came to a no contest on an accidental clash of heads that rendered Curtis unable to continue. He lost by decision to Kevin Gastelum. He beat Joaquim Buckley by KO in the second round, and he had probably one of the most boring fights I've ever seen in my life, Jack Hermanson, by decision.
Yeah.
Because all Hermanson did was fucking dance around the octagon like the little bitch that he is.
Yeah, he Shakur Stevened it.
I can't stand that guy. I hope he never wins again. And he's going against Marc-Andre Barriault, who is the Canadian native, not relative. He is 3-1 in his last 4 fights. He won by submission, TKO, and decision, and he lost to Anthony Hernandez by technical submission, arm triangle choke. But he has, but this is this has a potential to be an absolute banger because Chris Curtis loves to stand up and throw punches. Marc-Andre has 10 wins by knockout, so both these guys love to stand and bang.
What happened in this fight?
Which fight?
The one that they're not giving me any decision for.
Marquez Barriault. What's this guy's name? Hold on. Marquez. Let's see. It says TKO. He won by TKO in the second round.
Oh, he must have paid the guy to keep that off his website.
Yes, but that fight's got every chance in the world to be fireworks. Great fight to have on the main card.
How much longer can Curtis fight? He's 30-10.
He's 30-6. His record's honestly not that bad, but he could probably. I don't know, man. He acts super young, but we don't know how his body feels.
Yes,
he's also Strickland boys, or he's Strickland boy, right?
Is he a Strickland boy?
Yeah, I think he's like they're from the same camp.
Oh,
that's probably that probably explains why he's probably on the same card.
That checks out.
Next fight on here is Neil Magny, who is coming off an extremely embarrassing loss to Ian Gary, to where he got bullied legitimately the entire fight. He is let's see here. He's 2-2 in his last 4, with his losses being to Gilbert Burns and Ian Gary, and his wins are against Daniel Rodriguez and Philip Rowe. One by decision, one by submission. I don't really give a fuck about trying to make a pick here because I think Neil Magny's absolutely going to get bullied by proper Mike Malott. Mike Malott this is obviously a Canadian heavy card. He is 10-1 for his all-time fight record. He's got 4 by knockout, 6 by submission, and he only has 1 draw on his record. He's been knocked out once. He's coming off let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 straight wins, and all of them were finishes in the first round by KO, 2 submissions, another KO, and then 2 more submissions. Mike Malott's on the rise. He has a brother in the NHL. These guys are Canadian proud. This dude is I think he's got big things to come, even though he's 32. He's just hitting his prime and his stride, and I think Neil Magny, being the gatekeeper that he is a good tune-up fight for Mike Malott to either get into the top 15 or at least raise his ranking. Will, it looks like you got something to say.
No, I have stupid friends who send me stupid things during the podcast. No worries. Sorry about that. Did not mean to derail.
No biggie.
I will let you know what happened.
If you had anything to add, I wanted you to add it. But if not, moving on.
Not about this fight. I'm not excited about this fight.
Again, Magny and Malott?
I don't know why. I'm just, Magny doesn't excite me at all in any fight that he's ever been in.
but seeing him getting knocked out should excite you.
No, because it's standard up. Like, he's not that good. Like,
yeah, fair enough. Mike Malott's last fight was actually super entertaining. That's why I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah. No, I mean, I hope he makes it entertaining. I just don't know. I've just never watched.
It's going to be very tough
and been like, oh, this is great.
I mean, look, that's the problem. When your dance partner's boring, how are you supposed to turn, dog?
Knock him the fuck out. That's
exactly. We will finally have a women's bantamweight champion again.
Allegedly.
For whatever reason, Juliana Pena is not in this fight because she's a crybaby and has no business even talking anymore.
Don't be hating.
Because she had a chance to fight and now she's not.
She's a champ.
Why did she turn it down?
I don't have any reason. From what I hear is that she really wanted that fight with Nunez again. Nunez retired, and now there's probably some just undisclosed injuries that she's had or whatever cop out I honestly don't know, but I don't know why, since she's supposed to be the next person up, she's the only person to beat Nunez, why she wouldn't be the next person up to fight. And there's got to be a reason behind it. And I think it was because of the immaturity shown at Nunez's retirement that Dana said, fuck you, you're not getting the title fight, work your way for a fight. But there could be some other reasons behind it. I have no idea. But the fighters in this will be Raquel Pennington, who is 15-8, which isn't pretty at all. But she is 5-0 in her last 5 fights. 4 of them by decision, 1 of them by submission. She's only got 1 knockout win in her career. She's got 4 submission victories and 10 by decision. She's only lost once by knockout and once by submission and has lost 6 decisions. She is going against Mayra Bueno Silva, who is currently 10 wins, 2 losses. The most recent fight that she had was against Holly Holm. That was a no contest overturned. It was originally a performance of the night. Originally submission ninja choke for Bueno Silva, overturned after she tested positive for
Rhodolinic acid.
Thank you, Mike. I couldn't pronounce that.
Rhodolinic acid, sorry.
I could not pronounce that for the life of me. Trying to read what this might be.
Damn, that girl Asian as hell.
Oh shit.
Asian
That
as
might
hell,
as well
but
be-
also this one is aging as hell. The one down here. So you were thinking Asian, and I was thinking aging, and we were really close.
Man, there's nothing wrong with being Asian, but she too Asian.
Bro, why does she have the fucking weak character eyes?
She's giving me Aquafina vibes.
Hello.
Nah, man, she giving me Pokemon vibes.
So pretty much what the drug she took, from what I'm saying, it used as an intermediate in the synthesis of methamphetamine. So she pretty much took meth.
She does math.
That win you some fights right there.
She loves math. She hates water.
She out John Jones, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I tried my best there, and it just didn't work. I was trying to get the correct thing out, and I was like, you know what? She did math. Okay, moving on. So, and then the fight that we're all looking forward to, that we are all here to see and witness, because it is the main event of the night in the middleweight division, is one Sean Strickland going against Dickus the Pussies.
You used to fucking love this dude. I remember. It's hilarious.
I know. I remember it too, bro.
Hold up. Time out.
Love.
I just wanted to use Izzy's diss because I think it's absolutely hilarious. To call him Dickless the Pussies was hilarious. But no, I still absolutely love Duplessis. I think he's a fucking monster. He's got a gas tank like a beast, and he's got fucking stones in his hands.
Man,
but Sean Strickland,
sense, bro.
What are you talking about? I'm not allowed to like a diss because it was funny.
It was fairly funny.
Bro.
Sean Strickland is 28-5. He is 3-1 in his last 4 fights. His most recent losses were to a very popular and rising Alex Pereira by knockout, which was a devastating knockout. He got bullied by Jared Cannonier for 5 rounds, but then he came back, won 2 fights, got a title shot against Israel Adesanya, won by decision, and absolutely just dominated that entire fight, except for maybe 1 round against Adesanya. It was insane. He did it in Sydney, and now he is the middleweight champion of the world. He's won 13 by decision, 4 by submission, 11 by knockout. Sean Strickland is definitely a dangerous man, one of the best middleweights currently.
Absolutely.
And he's also the champion. It helps. And then he's going against Dracus Duplessis.
Some would say he best because he has the championship belt.
who has not lost. Well, there's other middleweight champs in the world.
I know.
You don't know. But he has not lost since 2018. He made his waves in the UFC starting in 2020 during the pandemic. Made a big name for himself starting out by knocking out Trayvon Giles and then going against a very tough opponent in Brad Tavares, beating him by decision. and then submitting Darren Till, knocking out Derek Brunson, and then knocking out Robert Whitaker, to call out Adesanya, but to pull out because of an injury, which is why Strickland took it over. Now he gets to fight. In my opinion, Duplessis is a very well-rounded fighter. He's won 9 by knockout and 10 by submission, and has only gone the distance once to win a fight by decision, which was against Brad Tavares. He can do it on the ground. He can do it standing up. Duplessis is a nightmare matchup for anybody because he's well-rounded in everything that he does. I think him and Strickland are definitely going to stand and bang. And
he can do it in a chair.
Really
he can do it in the air.
Yep, this is going to be a very good chance of being fight of the year, even though I know it's just January. But starting off, you want a great fight like this to start off the year. And the only main event that they have to go up against to try to be the best main event of the year is Magomedov versus Johnny Walker, which won't be that hard to beat. I think this fight's going to be fucking awesome, and I can't wait to see these two go at it.
I think it's going to be interesting because I think he's going to – I mean, Strickland's defense is always going to be an issue for people, but this might be the one guy that it's not.
I see him standing up, and then Duplessis is going to panic and shoot for a takedown.
You think so?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
So you think Strickland gets the win?
I think he's gonna hurt him a little bit early on. I think like Duplessis is gonna try and bang with him, realize he can't hang, and he's gonna shoot for a takedown.
I look forward to this fight. Obviously, I think Strickland gets another win. Yeah, I know we've seen people beat him, but I think he got into another place now with the way he defends, and the way he just can make the fight go at the pace that he wants it to go.
Right. I agree with what Michael Bisping says about whenever you win a title, you instantly become 60% better than what you were.
That's outrageous.
And I think that's what Sean Strickland's done, and I think that's what happened with Leon Edwards as well. Same thing with Pereira. You instantly just get better and have a whole new bit of confidence about you, which is why champions go on to have long title reigns eventually.
Except for the ones that don't. Which means
there's very few of those, and they're mainly in the women's division that happens to.
I don't know. Most guys don't hold the belt for too long.
I don't know. I mean, Habib did it. Conor did it. Anderson did it.
He never defended it.
Huh?
Conor defended it and then walked away for boxing because no one could beat him.
No, he never defended. He never defended. Neither one of those belts.
Right.
He captured the belt, but he never defended.
Anderson, St. Pierre, what's his name? I'm losing it.
So
John Jones.
So this is like the running back debate where you're picking only the greats to make your point, but a bunch of other people.
No, I'm not. Hold on. No, that's the problem is that these guys have held the belts for so long that they end up getting considered the GOATs of their division. I'm saying that it's happened because they get it and they go on. Dillashaw was almost the same way. What's his name? Aljamain Sterling that way. Islam could be that way. Volkanovski is going to end up being that way. I mean,
here's the thing. I'm gonna cut you off, bro. The GOATs of the sports, they were on a tear leading up to the belt. You know what I mean?
Right. I don't know. I just feel like a lot of the guys, they hold it for a little bit, they get a couple defenses, and then it usually changes hands.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't see guys holding it for too long. Every now and then you get some, and those are usually the greatest fighters we talk about. But yeah, also the 60% thing, that's cute, but it's just it's not actually tangible at all.
I like Bisping, but yeah, remember he lost to George St. Pierre, who came off like a 4-year layoff. You know what I mean? So
Bisping was also extremely aged at that point, and he had defended the title a couple times though. But he is extremely aged at that point when fighting, and St. Pierre is just a crazy, weird freak of nature.
Here's the thing. I love Bisping. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But they were protecting him, man. Man, for God's sakes, dude, they had him defend his title against an aging Dan Henderson. They wanted him to hold on to that belt for a little bit. Man.
And then didn't Dan put him to fucking sleep? Didn't Dan
the first fight against each other?
The first fight.
Oh yeah, okay, the first one. Yeah. He fucking destroyed his eye. Wasn't Dan the hit that fucked his eye up? Wasn't it Dan who fucked his eye up? I think Dan hit him with the hardest punch I think I still have ever seen in MMA.
Yeah, even
and then followed up with the second one.
Yeah, I got to meet Dan I shook his hand. I was like, "That's the greatest punch I've ever seen." He was like, "Thanks, bro." Hands of fucking stone. Shaking that man's hand, I wouldn't have noticed if I had just picked up a brick. There was no difference.
Will looked at his hand afterwards and saw the indentations and his hands all broken.
Yeah,
Fucking
my
shit.
hands were like, yo. First of all, when I say brick, I literally like they were dry as hell too. Like it was literally like a cinder block of a hand. I'm like, yo, that's wild, bro. I was like, if that dude punched me, I may never wake up.
But you guys ready to get into some predictions?
Yeah, let's just get into it.
We could predict.
All right, so we're going to start off. Do you want to start from the top and work to the bottom, Will, or we want to scroll back down to the bottom?
Moving on down.
We're not doing the prelims. No prelims.
Fine.
Main card only.
We hate them apparently.
Main card. There
Oh,
we
it's still
go. There we
prelims.
go.
Goddamn.
We got Arnold Allen versus Movsar Evloev.
Undefeated, stays undefeated.
And he's Russian. And he's Russian too.
Yeah. That's the other thing. He's Russian, so I'm in. Okay, so
Yeah.
I will be the minority here and take Arnold Allen.
Arnold Allen.
Yeah.
All right. Curtis, I'm way too old for this.
Damn, they got him as a favorite though.
Yeah.
I must be taking underdogs because I'm taking Marc-Andre Barriault.
Yeah, I'm taking Curtis, this Canadian swinging his ass.
And it hurts me not being able to take Curtis.
I mean, you're able to. You just decided not to.
I know, but I'm not because I want to take the underdogs.
I'm going with the Canadian on this one.
Yeah, finally, I'll rock with a Canadian.
Of course, I'm taking proper Mike Malott in this. I think he gets a KO victory round 2.
Also,
Yeah.
well documented, not a Magny fan. So, Pennington Silva, who we got? Silva's favorite, fresh off of cheating, right?
Yeah.
Yes. I think Pennington wins this.
I'm going with Silva.
Cheaters cheat, man.
You never bet against somebody named Silva. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it doesn't go well. Yeah, I'm gonna go Silva as well. Who we got?
The main event. I'm gonna 100% be in the minority on this one. I'm taking Dracus du Plessis. No questions asked.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the American over Mr. Apartheid over there.
Mr. What?
Apartheid. It's an African thing.
Oh, I didn't know, and I know nothing about that.
Specifically a South African thing.
Yeah, specifically South African thing, yeah. Although not the only place to have apartheid happen to them in Africa, but that is the biggest and most notable.
Yeah.
So wait, Will, you're telling me that he would have a birth certificate?
Possibly because he's of the paler complexion, but it's rough.
I did not need to laugh at that, but I did. I'm sorry.
Well, it's just it's rough getting when they come over. It's rough ever knowing about like how old is who. But like, yeah, South Africa, I guess they have a little more of their shit together in terms of.
Where's Lewis when I need him?
Lewis? What's Lewis got to say about this? Who knows?
No, I said, where's Lewis when I need him?
I know. But yeah.
All right, your guys' picks. Go for it. I believe Mike said Strickland.
He said Strickland? Oh, yeah, he did say Strickland. Yeah, I too think Strickland gets the win here. I don't really know, though, because I do like Duplessis. And I think he's a problem, but I'm going to need to see somebody crack this code again that is Strickland in terms of like how you have to fight him.
In terms of like his recent wins, right? I feel like the only legit person he beat was Robert Whittaker. Other than that, like if you look at like Derek Brunson, kind of an aging dude, Darren Till, a declining who made his like middleweight debut at that point too. So
yeah, I really don't know. Yeah, Strickland has some better wins, and he has this thing that hasn't been cracked yet in terms of since he's been starting to fight that way. I mean, he's always kind of fought that way, but he got a lot better at. He basically has the Philly shell in the middle of UFC, which is weird that it's working.
Made it work though.
Yeah, it worked really well. I also think that Izzy's game plan was shot by that situation. Yeah. Not that it sucked. I just don't think he had I don't know if he could adapt to what was happening because I think it was a very bad matchup once we saw how well he could defend.
I think he slept on him, bro.
Yeah, he
slept
did.
on him.
He did.
He did not, like you say, he didn't know how to adapt.
This fight's going to be awesome strictly because of the defensive versus the offensive, and that these two guys both have incredibly strong gas tanks and very durable chins. So I think that this could easily go to decision, but I'm taking Duplessis just because of the versatility. I'm taking it as Willis says, taking it as objectively as possible.
Yeah, it's fair.
But defense has some cracks. Duplessis might be able to find them, but then again, him trying too hard and overextending, Strickland's going to be able to take advantage of that because he showed that going against Adesanya. So it's me taking Duplessis by a very slim margin. I know I said no questions asked earlier, but that was just me being an asshole. It's a slim margin, and I just want to take the underdog.
So I kind of wonder, the one thing I wonder about this fight is we all know that Duplessis, he has the gas tank to go all 5 and be fine and be competitive throughout. So he has the gas tank. Does he have the patience it's going to take to win this fight? Because it's going to take patience. You're not going to, the normal way that he's usually able to fight, he's not going to be able to fight this fight. So he's got to fight the way that Strickland usually dictates a fight. And can he stay patient enough to win that fight? I don't know. I don't know if we've seen him go distance, but patience, I don't know.
And remember, he's coming off of surgery too, so.
Yeah, and that is an extremely good question about his patience. I don't think in the 2 fights before Whitaker, he showed very much patience, and I think he showed a little bit more patience against Whitaker because he knows the dangers of the fighters that he's starting to go against. Right. But he still needs to be more patient than what he was with Whitaker. He was not patient with Brunson whatsoever. Yeah. He was not patient with Tavares and was getting caught against Tavares. Mike and I watched that fight at my sister's. I think he's picking it up, but we'll see. It's tough. It's a close fight. But yeah, I think I want to just take the underdog here because the last time I took an underdog, I was right and I was happy about it, which was O'Malley, I believe. So I'm going to stick to the plan.
Wait, he was an underdog?
Yeah, O'Malley was an underdog against Sterling.
Oh yeah, because he wasn't the champ at the time.
Yeah. So, but that's I
feel like you didn't take Sterling. Oh well, I don't remember. I feel like you did. No, I feel like you didn't take O'Malley, but maybe you did. I don't know. I know I took O'Malley. That's my guy.
And if it wasn't that, it was a different card that I took.
There was definitely another one we took. It wasn't that.
You were absolutely right. I did not take. I took Sterling. I took Strickland against Adesanya.
Yeah, that's the one you took the underdog. Yeah, absolutely.
Which now this seems a little bit ass backwards because I'm going against them this time. But hey, it happens.
You're sticking with the underdog thing. But yeah, it's gonna be a fascinating fight. And like I said, like we were talking about with the patience. It's not that I don't think he can be patient. I just don't think that type of patience has been tested yet. That's all. Like some of the other fights that you talked about where he wasn't patient. Well, yeah, because he was better than them. That's why. That's kind of why he wasn't being patient. He wanted to win those fucking fights, and I don't blame him. But this one, he may even still be the better pound for pound fighter. But I just think it's a unique defensive style, and he's gonna have to crack that code first. Will he be patient enough? So yeah, I can't wait for this fight. It's gonna be fun.
What did Lewis say about it?
I forget.
Lewis said Strickland's defensive stance was like something. I forgot what it was.
Yeah, I forget. He's always got some silly one-liners that he steals from Reddit.
But that's the fight card. That's our analysis from this fight card. If you fellas got some shout-outs, we'll hit some shout-outs real quick.
Yeah. And we probably would have did a little more, but we got some time constraints. But yeah, shout out to everybody who showed up. Appreciate you too. Appreciate you, Lewis. You two brothers always holding us down. And shout out to you fellas. We finally got to get back up on the camera and have one of these. I really hope we can. I feel like we should be setting these up for the next couple months because there should be a lot going on coming up.
Yeah, the build up to 300 is going to be insane, and the next 2 cards, 98, 99, are awesome.
Stupid. They're crazy good.
Yeah. I also want to do the PFL.
We're doing that.
I want to do that.
Even if we got to do it without Jake, we're going to do that shit.
Yeah.
We'll hop on and just make fun of Jake the entire time.
I'll make sure February 24th is clear on the schedule, you fucks.
Damn.
But yeah, man. Great to be back. Love you, Tap Out fans. Keep coming through. Like, share, subscribe. We're trying to be more consistent.
Yeah, appreciate you guys sticking it out with us, man.
Absolutely,
I know it's been kind of been a rocky lately, but yeah.
Yeah, life happens. Life happens.
Yep. And I'd like to shout out our boy Dalton Goins. He had a badass call out. He also won himself a fight this previous weekend. Keep it going, brother. We're rooting for you. You got all of STWF behind you. Hope to have you on for another show here in the near future. I'm going to reach out to him and see if he wants to come back on, give us a little bit of an update on what's going on in his life. And that kid in South Carolina's got an ass whooping coming to him.
Also, I think it would be great to get him in here for 300.
Oh, yeah. We need like another.
I like that idea. I really like that idea.
It's just so lit. And yeah, I think he would have plenty to say. And I think it would be cool to just have a conversation with a person who's in that business and seeing that pinnacle. That's like fucking WrestleMania, but like 50. Like it's important to when that comes out. So yeah, sounds like a fun plan. We will be reaching out.
100%. But yeah, again, like Will and Mike both said, might have been a rocky road. We took a holiday hiatus, but we're back. We got plenty of pay-per-views to go through this year. It's a fresh start, 300 starting out. We got a whole new crop of pay-per-views to go from 300 to 399. Stay along for the ride and check us out, Will.
Yeah, I'm looking for it. I realized what was happening. A little late.
I know we don't do no Sammy Sosa, but I was waiting for the Kamui. But we'll wait. We got the shot. We got the closeout.
Where the hell is my exit? I might just play a commercial and leave. Oh, there it is. But y'all take care. We will see y'all next week. And keep tapping people out. Bunkai.
Find this podcast and others on STWFTV, the Podcasting Network, wherever you get podcasts.